A little glue and paint will make it what it ain't. Eloquently said. Rolling on the floor laughing thumbs up. I was renovating my bathroom alongside my Phil, who was a really good handyman. I was anchoring the water pipe that runs from the faucet to the showerhead and I nicked the pipe. He said to just cover it up before the owner sees it. Perfectly straight face. Looks good from my house. I always point out the fuck-ups because I get proud of how I fixed them lol. I totally can understand why the scientists in movies tend to ramble and over-explain everything. Some stuff is really hard to do, with more failures than successes. And even the successes are tiny incremental ones. When it's finally done and you're going to show it, you just need to tell everyone how much work it was. The final product alone does not make justice to what transpired to make it exists. That's painting for people who don't know how to paint. Or you're just really good with wood putty and painting EEHH? Haha. God. There's two things I absolutely hate about carpentry. 1. The blisters. All the blisters. Ouch. 2. Fucking up. Oh, this is 2 millimeters too short. Now it looks asymmetrical. I can't fucking sell this. Fuck sake, now I've got to square up another board. Become a renovator. You get to spend a lot of time troubleshooting fun problems, melding new materials to existing structures, and you get to invent and learn new ways to make ugly shit disappear. You also spend a lot of time fixing your subtrades fuck-ups cause they do just enough to get paid and then dip. I need someone who has a clue to do this. All the woodwork shrank after the remodel. They mixed up the radiators so that there is a serious tow hazard in the bathroom, etc., etc. I'm trying to do it myself, but I don't think I'll live long enough. I don't know WTF I'm gonna do with all the shrunken baseboards. Next up is fixing the leaky radiators, which apparently were faulty to start with. Arg. Finish carpentry is the illusion of perfection. I want a sticker of this on my hard hat. Oh my god, yes. Woodworking is 10% building, 90% troubleshooting, problem solving. Woodworking is 50% measuring, 50% cutting, then 1/8% going back to the lumberyard to buy more wood because you didn't account for the kerf of the blade. I just started working at a cabinetry shop a few months ago. Today was the first time I reattached a broken scribe without any detectable seam before the boss came by and noticed what I'd done. That's a damn good feeling. Congrats. One of the reasons I like building sheds and doghouses is that my uneven freehand circular saw cuts are going to be covered by molding anyway. Trim can't make it square and true, but with enough of it you can't even tell. Professional painter here. You're welcome. She'll be right. The painter will fix that. My dad has been a carpenter for 70 years, and his first comment to any observer is, "Look where I fucked up." At work, the rule is, we don't care whose fault it is. Just fix it before the customer gets here. And that happens plenty. Customers' plans are wrong. Designers' plans are stupid. Supervisors don't know their ass from asterisk. Workers screw up. Heck, I screw up. Just fix it before it's needed. By the way, I really hate creative designers. One good thing. The car show is coming up and that means juicy money. The main difference between an amateur and a professional is how well you hide your mistakes. One of my favorite sayings. Same could be said of playing the piano. Oh, missed a note? Just turn it into a grace note or a trill. Or take off on another song, suddenly turning it into a medley. Winking face. Live music in general. Honestly, if you're playing for predominantly people who don't play music themselves, the fuck-up isn't cringe-inducingly sour, and you keep a straight face, 99% of the time no one notices. I only came to realize that in the process of killing the beginner's habit of going, damn it, under my breath and redoing the area I just fucked up when I played for someone, when from the outside I'm pretty sure it just looked like have some kind of Tourette's and or OCD. When I'm just casually playing for 1 to 3 people, sometimes I'll ask them how many times they noticed me fuck up afterwards, and unless they're significantly more skilled than I am, they usually don't notice, or if they did, they don't care as long as the song keeps playing and you're not totally butchering the thing. Exactly like software development. Carpenters do their best, paint and caulk hide the rest. And then, those damn Jews find you guilty and tell the Romans to use your nails for banging you against that cross. I don't know what I expected in the comments, but it wasn't this. It's always blamed on the clumsy husband years later. This also applies to software engineering. Can confirm, I'm software engineer and amateur builder. My favorite mistake that I ever made and fixed was when I was remodeling my parents' bedroom, which was clad entirely with 7/8 thick wood panels, about 15 inches wide floor to ceiling. Extremely common remnant from the 70s in this area. No insulation and very large single-pane windows. We removed the panels, fixed everything up and reclad it with sheetrock. I was cutting one of the panels with a sawzall to remove it and accidentally cut through a power line. After a brief panic, I realized there is a recessed cubby going in immediately above it. It was next to the bed and would have shelves in it. And as luck would have it, the power line was just long enough to reach the cubby. So I asked my mom what she thought of the idea of putting an outlet in the cubby. She loved it. So down the road, after closing in the walls and getting the outlet wired in and working, I came clean to my parents about how I came up with the idea for the outlet and we all had a good laugh. Fucking legendary. By no one I assume you mean, no one but the next carpenter. Leave notes if anything weird happens during a project. The next person will appreciate it. I'm a master bodyman, painter. It's the fuck-ups that I can fix in under 5 minutes that make me the best. Lol. Lol, too funny. My dad was a carpenter, as was his father before him and his father before him. I am showing this to my dad. Underscore quietly cocks the gap and puts the electrician's ladder in front of it. Underscore. Electricians are the dirtiest people on the job sites. Oh, the granite guys just came and put a top on the island. Let's stand on the granite and put holes in the ceiling for lighting fixtures and leave all of the wire clippings and drywall chunks right where they fall on the island. Asterisk and hit it. The most satisfying part about carpentry is getting someone else to do it. Digital art too. One of the best lessons I learned at woodworking school was, if you can't hide it then accentuate it and call it a feature. Do your best and caulk the rest.